Up next, the Jazz taking on the Kings. For the Utah Jazz, 2 losses through the first 3 games of the season. They want to even the score tonight. Kings, Jazz is next, and we'll be right back. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Zach Lavine. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Hill is out there with Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Carrington. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Sabonis kicks to Lavine. Back to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Lavine. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Lavine.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Now here is Hill. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Monk. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads up play there from Monk.
Hill passes to Kessler. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And checking out the numbers for DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now here is Hill, and it's good for 2.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. Now the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with the shot, sometimes it's with the pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here is Hill. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
And the Jazz with some changes. Lebowski, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Kings, Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for Malik Monk.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
How much importance did you two put on the regular season standings during your playing days?
Man, I took them very seriously, Ernie. I wanted to be on top. Meanwhile, Shaq was out there sleepwalking through the regular season.
And apparently there's been a carryover into his television career.
Somebody say television?
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hill. And it's Sensabaugh in its small forward. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Pass to Carrington. Back to Monk. Here's Carrington. Outside, Lavine. Shot clock at 5. Good! Oh, what a
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
Kessler setting the pick for Hill. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hill's got 10.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Lavine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. No problems knocking that one down. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the Raptors are not wasting time on personnel changes. They're looking forward to seeing how it comes together on the court with small forward Brandon Ingram now in the fold. Elite size and skill on the wing. He can create his own shot almost at will, and his playmaking has steadily improved over the course of his career. So he can do it all for them, surely.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Hill with it. Now defended by Lavine. Hill against Lavine, and finished off by Collins.
Well, in this 2-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Pass to Lavine. Sabonis' screen on Collins. Lavine, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Nailed from three-point land. Hill's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside DeRozan. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson finds Hill. Lets it go from deep, and Utah another 3. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Pass to DeRozan. This one for 3, and that comes off the assist by Lavine. Lavine's got 6 assists in the game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Hill dishes to Collins. They get it back. Here's Sensabaugh. Hill, a screen on DeRozan. It's stolen by Monk. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires from 14. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Left side, Sabonis. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Kessler, a screen on Monk. He lobs it up. Kessler, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Sacramento moving it around. Got a piece of it. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hill passes to Collins. Monk against Hill. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Monk kicks to Murray. Another three for Sacramento.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
It's Hill on the wing. Monk defending. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Hill.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Kings ahead. Ending the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in. Here's Hill. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Pass to Sabonis. Now Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from George. Jazz trail by 14. Outside Hill. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Shooting 2.
They throw good, Murray. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Dean comes in for Ellis. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. pass to Carrington. The 3-ball sinks the triple. And the Kings lead by 18.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Deep 2 from Hill. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's DeRozan, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Here's Hill. And the shot goes down. Hill's got 34.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Lavine kicks to DeRozan, takes it inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Forcing his way to the line. DeMar's experience helping him draw the contest.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Outside, Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Outside, Lavine. And the layup falls.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Hill for 3. Traps in the tray. Hill's got 37.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 assists here tonight. Utah calls timeout. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth.
That was your Jets record dance crew. How about those moves?
For 3, Hill, and the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Kings leading now by 15. Outside, Lavine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
To the inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, what impresses me, DeRozan's been in the league a long time, and he is still playing at a very high level.
And he sinks the second.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Here's Hill. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Hill's got 45 points. Down low, here's Lyles in the dunk by Lyles.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
With the step back, here's Hill, and he lays it straight in. Hill's got 47 points. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Ellis against Hill, Murray outside. Back to Ellis, pass to Bassie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. It's DeRozan with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you later.